how do we measure how testable a product is?
I guess my stock answer is measure it with the things that the rest of the team are measured on, as in, the amount of value that you deliver and how much, joy that you get from your work. One of the things that I often start with is the time from a build to starting testing. Like, when you're setting yourself up for like an exploratory testing session.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's a good one. Ability to get someone up to speed with the system is a decent one as well. Okay. Someone new comes in and, you try and explain to them, what the system does and what its component parts are, and maybe try and get them to the point where they can do like a, first commit. And then you got problem isolation time as well. So you find an issue, a hard to test system, you will probably see impacts of that issue leaking out all over the place, because then it's really hard to nail down where it is. Whereas if you've got a highly decomposable system, you can probably find and isolate that problem quite quickly. Yeah. And then the good old favorite is the speed of regression testing cycles. Right. So there's some slightly more sort of esoteric ones, like the number of evolutions of your test and environment strategies. So if you don't evolve your test and/or environment strategies, then it suggests that you're not your team isn't fully engaged with the testing that's being done. And then I guess the other one, when it comes to performance testing, is you either do it or you don't. Right? If you don't do it, in my experience, that's been suggestive of a hard to test system. I'd probably badge that under diversity of testing techniques.
Okay.
If you are doing a limited number of testing techniques, it probably means that you have a problem with testability. So you need to do, so if your system becomes more testable, then you can probably do more different types of testing.
Right, okay.